Hello. Where? This one. I don't know why I'm always struggling with the button, and I don't know why the sound. I do know why. Why does it always do? Okay, sorry for the loud sound. It's the mic wasn't. I don't know why now. Every time I restart the computer, the mic gain reset to maximum. So it's easy to fix, but I don't know why it does that. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome. Let me take the chat on the side up here so that way I can see you. And let me check if the sound is okay, if the music is not too loud. Anyway, I'm gonna change the music because it was the same for the whole introduction. What radio mix like this? 5 on 5, perfect. Up. Okay, should be good like this. Also, no Facebook today for a very stupid reason, but for something that I don't understand. Basically, I'm disconnected from Facebook every 2 seconds. And so I wanted to reconnect, but I need double authentication to connect. And the person who have the double authentication code is not available. And so I cannot connect to Facebook. And if I cannot connect to Facebook, I cannot stream on Facebook. It's a very stupid question. But yeah, no stream on Facebook. What a loss. Only YouTube and Twitch tonight. We are like a small committee, like a small... I don't know how to call it, but yeah. Very intimate. Okay. Let me... What? Ah! I'm destroying everything. Wait. Okay. All good. Perfect. Nice. So let me turn on the compressor like this. And let me tell you what we're gonna do tonight. Let me show you what I did and what we still have to do, and then let's start working. Okay, first I'm gonna reduce a bit the sound of the music, and second, why is my mic saturating like this? Was it because the limiter is too... Oh, maybe it's because the compressor is too low. So I will increase it a bit like this. Okay. Anyway, I'm only halfway there today. Still have a lot to do, but I will let the stream run. Thank you. Do your thing. Anyway, that's mostly how we consume stream. In the background, on the last tab. You even forget that the stream is on. And you never look at the screen. That's the whole principle of a stream. I could just speak without any image and it would be the same result. So I don't know why I'm always complaining about the camera quality. Because anyway, it doesn't matter. And anyway, that's what you're gonna see today. This one, which is good. Good quality. So, today... No, wait, here. I changed the... I'm gonna show you that it's gonna be easier. So, this is the bike that we start working on. As a reminder, we're doing a bike from Cyberpunk to 2077. If you want the file, it should be pinned in the comments. It's a free file available on Printable by Michael Doe, I think. Michael Doe, exactly. So you go get it. What did I do? while you weren't here. I did some paint. So I paint the red part of the bike. And then I masked the red part of the bike. So that's why... Yep, let me take this one. That's why... Yep. Oh no, it's not gonna start. Hopla, focus. So that's why it's all black. It's basically under the masked parts. I won't show you because I don't want to remove the tape, but it's red. Why is it black? It's because we're gonna make a metallic finish. If I show you the model like this. So off stream, basically I did the red part and now we're gonna do the silver part. And once the silver part is done, then I can remove the tape. Because we'll probably have a bit of cleaning to do. And of course we'll have to do all the little detail and everything. So yeah, that's the thing. Hopla. I won't start. It ain't got gas in it. No, because we will put the gas at the end. After the paints, we will start the bike and put some gas in it. It doesn't even have the battery right now. So it won't start. And anyway, it doesn't have anything. You can see that there is no fork, there is nothing, so no point putting gas in it. So that's a part of it. I mean, you saw that there is different thing, but it's not all. I have some tires. So this one, I glue them together, but we need to work around it to make smooth and better, because if you see, it's ugly. There is glue, there is a steel support, like it's ugly. So we need to work around that. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it, but we'll work around it. Now, I have two things. This one I showed you. It's the test that I made to try and make the windshield transparent. So this one doesn't have much. There is a clear coat on top. That's it. But I went to the hardware store and I bought some accessories for the Proxen. So now we have plenty of accessories, especially some sanding pad, some more sanding pad, and some polishing paste and polishing accessories like that. So what I did is that I sanded by hand this and I polished it with the polishing paste if the camera wants to stay on. And so now that's what we have here. And you can see the letter on the back. So there is no clear coat at all on it. It's just polishing for now. I don't know if I want to put a clear coat. I might, to make it a bit cleaner. Because you can see that there is still, if we look at the side, it's a bit foggy. But to be fair, the result is still very nice. The second issue is that the inside here, I don't have access. You can see it perfectly here. I cannot polish everything. Like the two corners, I cannot polish. You can see it like that, where it's been polished and where it's not. So that make it, if I manage, you can see the letter on the background. That make it not perfectly clear, but the result is still very good. I still like it. So I don't know what we're gonna do with it, basically. That's a part. What else? Well, there is some part here that we need to paint, of course. I should have painted in black. I forgot. So we're gonna do this. Probably that we're gonna do this first, right now. Just like this and this too. We're gonna paint everything in black. That way we can paint it in silver right after. I'm just checking the reference. Yeah, basically it's almost everything is in silver. So there is some blue part, but a black base will work too. So I just need also to and of course I got a T, the most important one. This time it's a chai, if I recall. Yeah, I think it's a chai. Very important. So, let me put it away. Let me put it away. And there is two things. Okay, this one there is tape here and here, because there is a red rim around it. So same, it's important to have the tape. I'm looking forward to the moment when we're gonna remove the tape. Always the best moment. Always the most satisfying. Hello, hello, RTS. Yes, what I wanted to do is, so this one is the long one, so it's going on the back. I want to try the fitting. Does it go on the back, this one? Oh yeah, okay, but it goes there. And the fitting is perfect. Even it's weirdly loose. It's weirdly loose. And that's a good thing. And the front is fitting perfectly too. So that's okay. Reveal at the most one. Yeah, it's very good. Do you use more surfacing or part modeling? Are you talking about CAD? Like when I design parts, do I use more like surface design or solid design? If that's your question, I use solid design. I almost never do surface because it's a pain. Okay, I already have a shot. That's perfect. Okay, let's put glove. And if your question is, oh no, okay, yeah, I almost never do surface because it's a pain. It's a pain, and to be fair, lately I haven't been designing a lot. So the only part that I've been designing are very basic, and it's basic 3D modeling basically. Like it's maybe not the last one, but let me show you. This is one of the last part I designed. It's just an holder. Oh, sorry. It's just an holder for the screwdriver. With something to hold it, something to hold the bit, and some hole to put the screws. And I designed it what did I design? I designed something else. Oh yeah, the old stuff for the... But I cannot show you because it's screwed. But to hold the ultrasonic cutter, it's just a little holder like that. So it's very basic. Since you work with modeler, does it take very long to be good at surfacing? I mean, if you... Okay, surfacing, there is two things. There is CAD surfacing, which is basically it's still CAD. It's still like mathematical stuff. It's quite easy because what you do is that you work with a curve, mathematical curve, and you make surface out of line and curve basically. So it's still the same. It's a bit the same philosophy of normal designing CAD basically. I'm designing some functional parts, but there are certain sections needing surfacing. Well, basically for surfacing, my biggest trouble usually is that it can be a bit complicated to, depending on the software, to make the software do what you had in mind, if that makes sense. The software is sometimes it's gonna lag or it's not gonna work, and you will struggle to understand. But basically, it's quite easy to do. It's just that it's a bit of a different philosophy. Maybe I will do a stream about CAD. It's a bit of a different philosophy, but it's still in the same category as solid CAD. And then where I want to go with that is that there is, after that, there is the, how do you call it? Organic design, which is what you do with Blender or what you do with ZBrush. And this is something else. This is something else because it's, I always compare it to clay. Basically, it's closer to modeling with clay than to doing CAD, because you almost never use dimension and quotation like that. It's yet another philosophy, but this one is nice because it allows you to do basically sculpture. Like it's made to do art. Yep. So, as I said, we're gonna do for these, well, basically for every part. So it's in double, but I'm still gonna paint it. We're gonna all paint them in black. No, except this one, because it's already glued here. So we're all gonna make it. We're all gonna make it in black, and then we're gonna do the silver paint. Probably that is gonna be airbrush. How do you know a part fits when designing for, say, a cap for a pen? I mean, it's... No, I was about to say it's complicated, but no, it's not complicated. It just depends on how it's gonna be made. There is tolerance. There is play between your parts. So, for example, the dimension, the inner dimension of the cap need to be a bit bigger than the outer dimension of the pen in order to fit. Because if it's exactly the same dimension, it won't work. It needs to have a bit of play, basically, a bit of room. And the question now is, how do you find the right dimension? Like, what's the play that you're gonna put? Is this resin print you're working on? Yes, all of it is resin print. It's normal. All of it is normal resin, except the windshield that I showed you. This is clear resin with a bit of toughness to make it a bit black, but fully clear. And the tires are flexible resin, so that's why it's like flexible. And yeah, for your dimension, the play, it's a whole, like, not to scare you, but it's a whole science. The science between the play and knowing which dimension to reach which tolerance and everything. It's a whole science. And it will depend on if you machine it, if you 3D print it, if you, like, depending on the technique that you're using to make your part. But it's not to scare you, because basically, to be simple, do you use tolerance table and GD&T kind of stuff? No. No, I don't, because for 3D printing, tolerance are way bigger than that. And so it's useless to use GD&T. Because anyway, you're not gonna reach this precision. So usually what we do for 3D printing is 0.1 to 0.3 millimeter. That's it. It's a general rule of thumb, because it depends on your printer, it depends on your filament, on the speed that you're using, the layer, the nozzle, everything. But basically, it's a good, like, okay, I'm just gonna try to get another music a bit more chill. Let me see. Like, if you're working in aerospace, or if you're working with fine mechanism, or if you're just working like machining metal, for example, then it's important to work with GD&T and this kind of thing. But if you're like 3D printing, it's okay. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Do you have inter or metric? Metric. In Germany, it's metric. I mean, if you wonder who's using metric or imperial, everybody is using metric apart from the US. I think it's Liberia and Myanmar. I think those are the 3 countries that doesn't use the metric system. And in a way, Canada. Canada use both. Canada use both. Depending on the industry, you can have both. But basically, all the other countries use metric system. Especially when it comes to calculation, like science and things like that. When it comes to dimension, for example, construction. Yeah, like in Canada, for example, in construction, they still use imperial. Or for the screws, it's mostly imperial. But the rest is full metric. Yep. So, last time we did a black primer. Oh my god. A gray primer. My bad. But now we use black as a base on top of the primer. First, because this paint is not a primer. And also because it's... because I forgot. I should have painted black. And the last thing is, why are we painting it black? It's because we're going to do silver on it. And silver work way better with a black base. I use both in the US. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking more on a universal level, no, but like, it's way more common. Like the official, I mean, no, wait. I was about to say something wrong. I was about to say the official system is imperial, but that's not even true. I think that in the US there is both. Officially, it's supposed to be both, I think. I don't remember. But Imperial is most common. Let's put it this way. It depends on the industry. It depends on the field and on the person. But it's way more common to use Imperial. I think, for example, the NASA is using metric. But I'm pretty sure that if you go work at, I don't know, Lockheed Martin. I'm saying that I don't have any confirmation, but I'm pretty sure they would use the Imperial system. I mean, Lockheed Martin, I don't know though. Well, if you go work for Ford, they will use the Imperial. The more I say that, the less I'm convinced by myself. I don't know. I need to look at it. Will grade of tolerance like ITO1, ITO2 help in deciding type of fit, running, clearance, extra while printing? No. I mean, in my case, no. Maybe it's out of habit because I know my printer and I know the part I'm designing. So I'm usually not using clearance like normed clearance. I usually put a rule of thumb. Like, it's really like I want two parts to fit but have like a close fit. I would put 0.1. I want the two parts to slide and have a loose fit. I will point 0.3. And it depends on the mechanism. If it's just to assemble easily, 0.2 probably. If I want really like them to be very loose, then even 0.5. I don't do any calculation. I used to do it at school. We used to calculate like very specific thing, very tight tolerance, but I don't use it. Okay. Now this one, we just need to do the cap because anyway, the rest will be hidden. I don't even know what color it's gonna be. Okay, we still need a bit of music though. This one is just like ambient stuff. Well, just when I don't know what to put, I'm just gonna put some blah. Ace Attorney, of course. Perfect. Like this. And the last one. Even though it's already black, it's important to paint it because it's not primed at all. It's just the raw resin. So that way it's gonna be good. This now. This I will need to do a little correction here. I see that the paint was a bit too thin. And so it would have required a second coat anyway. Hopla. Like this. I don't know why I used thinner when I could have just used water. Okay, perfect. So, now we're gonna do the gray. It's gonna be easy. I changed the setup a bit. I should be able to speak while painting. So, I still don't know if we should airbrush it or if we should paint it with a brush. We have two silver. We have this one and... but again, how to apply the tolerance, it's... like there is full... again, it's a full science. It's a full science. Okay, it's gonna be the lighter one. Gonna be the lighter one. It's a full science. There is no real rule for that. I mean, yeah, of course there is a rule. What am I saying? And that's the thing. There is so many rules. It depends on so much thing. It's a bit like a mathematical equation. So it all depends on what you want to do. What you're designing. Okay. I don't know though if I want to use the Vallejo one or the Tamiya one. Okay, let's look at the... because it's quite light actually. When we look at this, quite a light silver. Damn. I unplugged the thing again. Okay, so this ball. I basically have three options. Something like that. What do you call the subject if I want to learn this on YouTube? I'm trying to, because it's not metro. Is it metrology? It is metrology. Metrology is more of the... so metrologia is more like... metrology is the science of measurement. So is it considered metrology, the tolerance? How metrology and tolerance. Oh, was my class called again? Is there a specific word just for the tolerance for the GD&T? It's metrology. It's metrology. Geometric dimensioning, yeah. Yeah. It's either metrology. If you look metrology or GD&T, you will find all the resources that you need. And thank you for following Spraygan. Welcome to the stream. So, airbrush I would think would be better, but you're looking for a brushed aluminum effect. True. We don't need to be as clean. Okay, here's my thing. Airbrush will look better. It's almost certain. But I'm very lazy and I'm not sure I want to clean the airbrush. If we go Oh, that's a first. With the Tamiya. Oh my god, there is almost nothing left in this one. If you go with the Tamiya, it's gonna be a brush. It's gonna be a brush because it's clearly not good to brush with it. Yep. Let me open this one. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it's gonna be the... I guess it's gonna be the Vallejo one. If I struggle to open it like that, it's probably that the paint is cooked. Let's see. No, and there is still some, but it's a bit empty. Let's go for the Vallejo, and we're gonna airbrush. No, we're gonna airbrush. Like, I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm just gonna airbrush it. And because also the thing is that we need to go in certain nooks and crannies, so it's gonna be airbrush. And then, but do we want a brush aluminum effect? It looks a bit like... It's quite flat, actually. It's like a oxidized aluminum, but it's not really a brushed one. Anyway, it's going to be a brush. No matter the end result, it's going to be a brush. It's not about making it way darker. Like, if we look at this... Both would work. Ooh. Blue is nice, blue and gold like that. Well, okay. We're gonna airbrush it. And Morning Clone Hammer. And blue. Now it's too late. It's too late. Blue would have been nice, yeah. Okay. So first, let me take this. I'm gonna make it ready. Hopla. Okay. How much does a decent airbrush cost? It depends how much you're ready to put. Basically, I think you can find some to very cheap, like I would say 20, no, maybe not 20. 20 start to be very, very cheap. Let's say 40 to 50 euro. But if you want a good one, like a good starting one, like this one is a Harder and Steinbeck. Harder Steinbeck. Harder Steinbeck Ultra. How much was it? It's not available. Okay, nice. I want to just do another price. Like, I don't know. Midwest airbrush. It's 100 euro. Which is quite expensive. Which is very expensive. But you can have better for more, of course. But you can have very decent one for like 50 euro, I think. Okay. I think this one will be thin quite a lot. But also you need a good, with the airbrush, you also need, oh, fuck, that's not the right one. You need a good compressor. Mine is cheap. And it's doing the work perfectly. But you need a compressor. When I start airbrushing, I start with a very cheap one. And I start on compressed air can. Like I would buy the can of compressed air and I would paint with it. It was awful. First, because the pressure is not always the same. The pressure is strong at the beginning, weak at the end, which is awful. And it's expensive. And you go through it in no time. It's a real pain. Okay, how is it? Okay. Let's switch. First. So. Wait. Wait, I can see the chat. Okay, perfect. Okay, last time it was clearly better for me. But that way I can speak, which is great. So, yeah, but the mic is not oriented how it should be. Okay, like this. Yeah, but I'm so far away from the thing. Okay. Something like this. I'm just trying the... Whoa. This is pretty. Yeah, see, it's already gonna be quite dark. So that's perfect. The only difficulty is that I need to paint without forgetting a single thing, and since the base is black, it's actually not the easiest thing to see. Okay, on camera it's way better. On camera you can see way better what's black and what's silver. Okay. Okay, for now, let's put it away. I can touch it without any issue because anyway, I'm touching the covered parts, so it's okay. Okay. Yep. Now. What are your go-to printer for functional stuff versus toy stuff? It would be the same. I wouldn't make any difference between the two. The printer I would use for toys would be the printer I would use for functional thing. And so, to answer the question, it's a bit of a matter of preference, to be fair. Okay, no. Two things. First, I would choose, if the price is not an issue, I would choose a reliable printer with accessible parts. And when I'm saying that, basically I have two brands in mind. It's Bamboo and Prusa. Then it's mostly about personal values and preference in the ecosystem. I learned 3D printing on Prusa, so I'm more used to the system. It's a bit like Android versus iOS. Like, I'm more used to Prusa, so I prefer Prusa. Some people started on Bamboo, so they prefer Bamboo. And again, that's without counting the price of the printer. Like, if you... I prefer to have a printer, even if it's bad, rather than not having a printer at all. So if it's to buy a printer, like, take Ender 3. Like, at least you will be printing. It will be a pain, but you will be printing. And Prusa have mental problem with pricing? No. I know that a lot of people are criticizing the price of Prusa, but actually it's mainly because it's printer made in Europe with a lot of parts that are made in Europe. I don't remember. Everything is sources on the website. It's open source. It's stuff that basically cost more. So it's more expensive. But yeah, clearly it's very expensive. It's very expensive printer. It's like it's a choice to make. Just like a piece of clothes. Oh, fuck. Just like a piece of clothes being made in Europe or in China won't have the same price. It's a choice. Where did I put the plier? And also, does your office get the paint smell? No. First, because this part of the office is closed. And also because the paint booth have a filtration system. I'm still wearing a mask out of safety, but there is a filtration system. And I cannot find the... Ah, here it is. Okay, it was exactly where it's supposed to be. Starting on Prusa, switches to SUNLU, now using Bamboo. More so, and SUNLU. It's funny to hear switches to SUNLU. Because yes, we used to make printer. It's just not I'm not used to that. But isn't Prusa more reliable printer also? Some people would argue that no. I would argue that yes, they are. I mean, from experience, I had less issue with Prusa. Maybe it's also because I'm mistreating the bamboo. But for example, okay, wait. Come on. For example, the bamboo P1S that we have in the office, I changed the nozzle in the span of 1 year. The nozzle assembly I changing 3 times. And every time it's quite expensive. Like just the nozzle assembly itself is quite expensive. But it's because it's also to be truly fair, it's because I print very tough material, like nylon with carbon fiber, thing like that. So it's a bit tough on the printer. And I print a lot. But also the thing is that wait, I'm thinking. Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, also the thing is that for me, I mean, it's less true. I tried it and it's way less true with the core one. But for example, the MK4 and MK3 are super, especially the MK4, are super easy to maintain. Like if you want to change the nozzle, if you want to change a fan, if you want to change anything, it's super easy to do, super quick. Lubricate, no matter what, it's super quick. The fact that you have an enclosure for the core one, and so for the bamboo, make it a bit tricky sometimes. There is choice on the core one, for example, that I don't really understand. The fact that the top panel is riveted, I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's cheaper, probably, because it's like removable rivets, but still it's such a pain. That I don't understand. So I would say the MK4, for example, was a beast for the maintenance. It's a bit less true for the new one. And howdy, Kenneth. Welcome back to the stream. What scale figure would go with this bike? It's a 112. The scale is 112. So I need to do the calculation. 112 figures. Basically, if I do this, this one. Wait. Up. This one. This one is 1/8. The guts here. This is 1/8. So it's a bit too big for the bike. I could scale it and then it would work. I saw on the comment that someone made a dummy for it. And it would work. Does Prusa make resin printer? Yes. Yes, they do. Well, they make medical one, like for professional. So this is a bit different. But they do make a small one. It was quite long ago now, but they are still selling it. Apparently it's good. I never tried it. But yes, they do. It's a small one. Like it's comparable to a Mars 3 Pro. This one, I don't have paint anymore. Should be okay. I just need to check if... Of course, I painted twice the same. Ah. Need to add a bit more paint to the thing. Anyway, we are going to put a second layer, so it's going to be good. Are we going to put a second layer? We can. Okay. Yep. So yeah, that's why it's always such a tough discussion to have, because people will be very biased for the printer that they have. I really compare it to Android versus iOS. Like, if we want to be fully objective, there is no one better than the other. Like, it's mostly a preference thing. What's going on with this camera? Wait a sec. The hell? What the hell? What's going? What? Why is there this? Where even is... What? What's this? Give me a sec. I'm just trying to... Okay. I don't know what happened, but yeah, okay. And do you prefer resin or FDM printing? Damn, it's such a complicated question. I would say... Okay, overall I prefer... Oh. Now, overall I prefer FDM. Mostly because it's way more useful. You do way more stuff with FDM. It's really a good tool. Resin, first, it's a pain to use. Let's be for real. It's a pain to do resin print. It's annoying, it's nasty, it's toxic, and on top of that, half of the time you don't have the result that you want because there is more shrinkage than in FDM. So it's a pain. But when it works, the result is so good and so amazing that it erases every issue that you could have had before. So for this reason, I love resin. Like when you come from FDM and you do your first figure in resin and it works, you're amazed by it, and it's so great. And it's so great. The result is perfect. Like the quality, the amount of detail. It's truly amazing. So yeah, it's a bit like an old car, you know. It's like it smells bad. It's hard to run. It's a pain because you don't have automatic. How do you call it? Like steering. How do you call it again? Assisted steering, basically. Half of the time it doesn't start, etc., etc. But when it works, you're driving an amazing car. But for the resin, it's the same. It's a pain, but when it works, it's so good. Okay, let me just clean the airbrush, and then we're gonna work around the different parts. I mean, I will need to look at the model, but maybe we're even gonna remove the tape, which would be great because that means that it's the satisfying part. I'm just cleaning the airbrush. Not much to go. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, sorry, I missed a lot of message from the chat. Let me go back to it. But first... Wow. It's gonna be better for all of us. Okay, so... Yep, did you jump directly to 3D printing job without having any experience in mechanical engineering? No. No. Wait. Okay, yeah. No, I studied mechanical engineering. I studied mechanical engineering, and during my study, I was exposed to 3D printing. At the beginning of my study at first, and then more seriously during an internship that transformed into a job. No, that's an internship that transformed into another internship, that transformed into a part-time job, that transformed into a full-time job. And that's when I learned almost everything I know on 3D printing. But I already was studying, I was already studying mechanical engineering. I can't seem to get super fine detail on my P1S without a lot of filling and sanding and such. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you cannot compare. You cannot compare FDM and SLA. And it's funny because actually, SLA is quicker than FDM. Even though your prints take 12 hours to do, they're actually quicker. Because basically, for the amount of detail, if you would want to achieve this amount of detail on the FDM, it would take so much longer. This one, for example, is printed on the MK3, and it's printed with a 0.25 nozzle. And it took 21 hours, I think, if I remember well. And it's clean. Like, there is no way around it. It's very clean. This is printed with a 0.25 nozzle. And it was printed at 0.1 millimeter of layer 8, I think. Are you printing at 0.16 or 0.12? Usually 16. Usually 16. I think it's a good, like with printer nowadays, it's a perfect compromise of quality and speed. 12 if I really want something very clean, but like, and like this is clean, like, so this is printed on the MK3 and it's like, it's sharp, it's good. But yeah, 21 hour. I don't have the, I printed this one in resin too, but it was a mistake to print it in resin because it's too hard. This is supposed to be a bit flexible, so it doesn't work with the resin I printed with. But yeah, this is like almost the maximum I can do in terms of quality. And it takes you so long. And it doesn't achieve at all the quality that you can get with a normal resin printer. Okay, let's look at this. So, I cannot click. Oh, and here the seat is not black, but our seat will be black. Okay. There is black detail inside here. There is the engine, but basically it's mostly going to be dirt. Like, the interesting part is that there is a blue accent here. There is some burnt titanium on the exhaust, which is going to be very hard to do. Apart from that, there is not much. There is kind of gold thing here. Yeah, I prefer these pictures to be fully fair. I think it's easier to get. So, okay, there is gold rim around here. This is going to be easy to achieve. Gold rim here with black rim. Okay. I don't know if I will stick with the black rim or if I will keep it silver. There is blue here, blue but very metallic blue. We're gonna use, okay, metallic blue here. We're gonna use the same for the exhaust here. Okay, wait. I like the fact that it seems that the interior design here are more a bit bluer. So we're gonna do this. I mean, to be fair, it's mostly because of the... Okay, there is the same blue detail here. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So. Well, I think it's time. I think it's time to remove the tape. Should I? No, I removed my glove, but I should keep my glove. I'm gonna change my glove. Where did I put the glove box? Yeah. Okay. To reveal the red. Hopefully, there won't be too much touch-up to do. There will be touch-up to do. That's almost certain. But I hope I won't have too much to do. First I need to change this gate because I need to scream in order for the mic to turn on. So, my God, it's tight. Okay, gate. So, something like that. What? Wait. Ah. Okay, now that's way better. Okay, gate, cheese ball, and tea. And now I realize that I really need a background here for the chat, because with this we can't see much. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be satisfying, but I need to be careful to not scrape anything. Okay, I need to focus more. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so what I see already is that there is a little bit of black that leaked here, and here there is a bit of red to do around the round. Other than that, it's clean. Always hard to understand which tape to remove. Okay. This is perfect. There is a bit of two touch here. Not good. A bit too much paint here. Okay. Up. The problem is that now it looks almost too clean. It's straight from factory. We need to make it dirty. We need to weather it because it's too clean. India ink. What's India ink? Let me see. Ah, China ink. Ah, yeah. India ink. Oh, okay. Indeed. Give it some dirt. That's what we're gonna do. You sort of wash it on. Yeah. I have a actually good wash. So yeah, we're definitely gonna wash it. Look good. But that's always the thing, is that you kind of want to keep it like that because it's clean. You're like, ooh, that's shiny. But also, weathering it, give it more life. So... But anyway, there will be details to do before the weathering. Here there is a little issue that we need to correct. Okay. Okay, this is done. There is little touch up to do, like air, for example. Okay, now the interesting part. Because it's the back. Oh yeah, there is a bit of touch up here too. Hopla. Okay. This looks good. Now. Yeah. Gonna be a pain to remove. Ah. Oh ho ho. Now this is clean. Now I like how clean this is. Almost done. Okay. Nice. I love masking. I love masking because the removal of the mask is always so satisfying. There is some issue here that I need to correct. I will show you. I will show you. Okay. Okay, well, here you can see the spots there that we need to change. So, okay, let's remove everything. Ah, yeah. There was a little hole in the masking, apparently. So there is this part. We'll correct that. And the line here is not quite perfect. So we'll correct this too. It's gonna be at the end, before the wash, but we're gonna do some detail before. Okay. Is there a part that I didn't unmask? It seemed to be good. Seemed to be good. This is basically... Whoops. Yep. This is basically what it will look like. Now. Hopla. I have, of course, this. That go in the front. Something like... I always struggle to find... Ah! No, wait. This need to go like this? How? What the hell? What the hell? Wait a sec. Well, anyway, it's gonna be a bit like that. Okay. With the seat going there. I want to make the seats way shinier because it's leather. It's gonna be shiny leather. Oh, will it be shiny leather? Because usually the leather seat of a bike is not that shiny. My god, this plug, I keep removing it. I need to find a way to attach it. Okay, we have more unmasking to do. This. Yep. So this is the fork. I didn't know how to mask the back of it because there is no real panel line. But anyway, it's not really an issue because it's hidden by the tire. It's hidden by the wheel itself. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's clean too. Very clean. Masking really does wonder. I like that a lot. Okay, and then wait. Oh no, okay. I thought I poorly masked. I mean, I did poorly mask on this side because there is some leak of the black part. But it's... No, it's not what I thought it was. A bit of touch up on the black and it should be good. Like this. So this will be here. Ooh. Oh, and when you look on the side, the red match perfectly the line. This is perfect. Clean, clean. What else? I have this. But do I want to remove the mask? I don't know. Because wait, well, oh, I mean, this one doesn't have a mask. Easy. But this one... Because if we look at the pictures, there is a gold rim. Ah, but the gold rim is on the outside. So I don't need the mask for that. And the inside is not visible anyway. You need to be careful. Anyway, I think that the mask on this one, I think it's gonna be deceptive. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah. Yeah. This one is bad. It really... The black really leaked a lot. The thing is that the black was a bit too thin. And so by capillarity, it got inside our... like under the thing, basically. Which is a bit annoying. Wait. Oh no, okay. I thought the camera was moved again. Okay. Yeah. Same here. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna do the gold rim. Yeah, now we're gonna do the gold rim. And then, I don't know when, but a bit later we're gonna do the touch-up of red. So... the thing is, it depends on the picture. Sometimes there is the gold. So for this one, the outer rim is gold. This one is a bit different. Basically, the first line here and all the inside are gold. Ah, and this part I don't know. Oh, it's supposed to be all silver. Okay. Okay. Gold. I don't want a shiny, shiny gold. So it's gonna be this gold, probably with a drop, just a drop of silver in it. Could I reuse then the silver cup? Will it be enough? Maybe it's gonna be enough like that. I don't even need to thin it that much. Because it's gonna be anyway brushed. So I want something a bit on the thicker side. Yeah, maybe it was a bad idea to put in the silver pots because there's a bit too much silver there. I mean, it's kind of nice. It's kind of very nice. And yes, I'm mixing with a brush because I'm a stupid person. Oof. Okay, first I'm gonna change the brush, but oof. It doesn't look good. That's the problem of the brush, is that it doesn't look very covering. Up. Maybe. Okay, let me see on this one. I mean, I will need more layer anyway. The second problem is that the base is the silver. So the color that I'm gonna put on top is gonna blend with it, and it's not gonna be as shiny as... I mean, it looks clean, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna do the underside because it's I need the first top to dry. I'm gonna do 2 layers on it. The second layer should be okay. Something like that. This ball. There will be 2 layers, but it's okay. It's very light. It's quite discreet. I like. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. No, this is clean. I like this color a lot. Let's do this. Second layer. It really make it like popped out a bit. It's a nice accent and I like the color a lot. I like what it's giving. It's really the mix with the silver make it very good. Like a very discreet gold. This one on camera, this one look almost green, which I don't like. But no, it's very clean. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. The main issue is that I have some support leftovers that make it look kind of nasty, but I like this. Okay, let's do the underside. Perfect. Let's let it dry a bit. There's some touch up here. Not really. It's almost good. Yeah, I don't even need a second layer. Okay, now we're gonna do some little detail. So we said we're gonna be doing the blue parts. Here, here, here. And on the other side too. So this one. No, this one. My god. The blue part is only on the top. It's separated by these parts, but on the other side, it's the same. Okay, it's the same. So, for the blue, it's gonna be... Oh, what is that? Snaky green. Oh, it's like a teal. We just want a blue. A bit light. With a bit of silver in it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Destroying everything. Up. That's enough. How is it? Think it's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of gloss. Just a drop. Just to make it a bit shinier. I think we were quite close. Okay, perfect. Now it's time to paint. So, this should be fairly easy, but since it's on the silver, maybe not. I want to see how it's gonna react. That's the effect of the gloss, but it's a bit too thick. I don't like the result. It's too thick. Need to add more water. That's the problem of the gloss. The gloss had a lot of thickness. Okay. Should be better. And on top of that, yeah, it's like I need to do a bit of silver around it. Okay. Let's do the other side to see. Still quite thick. I mean, quite covering. But way less thick. Hey. I'm painting like a monkey. Yeah, I will have a bit of silver to do around it. Okay. Yeah, I will have a bit of silver touch-up to do, but it's okay. It's okay. Well, I can do the axle on the back. So it's the long one, so it's this one. Wait, what? That's not the right one. That's still not the same design as depicted, but that's okay. This is way better. Okay, we're gonna add quite a lot of silver to it. Ola. Maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. We're gonna add quite a lot of silver to it to make the other parts. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit too much. I don't know. Starting to look like something. It's like a bluish silver, that's good. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe it's still even a bit too much. Too blue. Oh my god, that's pretty. It's very blue on camera. It's not as blue, but this is very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna add a bit more silver to it. To have a bit more of a titanium look, bluish titanium. Okay. And we mix and we mix and we mix and we mix. Okay. Just to remove a bit the bubble. It's pretty. It's very pretty. And it's very light. It's actually very light. That's perfectly. That's exactly what I want. Okay, I do want, though, the knife. Where did I put it? It's supposed to be here. Because I want to remove some support. We can see that there is support. And I want to remove them. Because it's ugly. It's a bit late. But I don't have much choice. Yep. Okay. Ah, that's good. That's very good. I really like it. What if I put some blue on top of this one? I just cover it. Not really interesting. Okay. And we said we want blue here. Basically, we want blue like that on almost every part that are not the frame. Just to give a bit of depth to the model. Because otherwise it's gonna look very flat. And yeah, this couldn't really have been made with airbrush. I could have masked the frame, but yeah, no, it would have been annoying. It would have been very annoying. Okay. Here's the tubing. Just the tubing and this. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, these two. I don't want to overdo. It's always my issue is that I tend to overdo everything. And more is the enemy of good. Something like this. So, okay, there is cable here. The cable are going to be painted in a different color. It's going to be black probably. So I can be a bit brutal because anyway it's going to be repainted. And the blue and the silver are such similar color that when we're going to cover it, it won't make a big difference. But now we have more depth. Okay, in the fan. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. And thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry I won't pronounce your name because it's in Cyrillic and I will for sure pronounce it the wrong way. So I hope you will forgive me. But thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be the same on this side. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be all the parts that are not the frame. To give more depth. Even though there is a bit less on this side. There's the exhaust. Hello, Acid Fly Studio. Welcome back. Welcome back. You arrive at a very exciting moment of the stream. The moment where I paint like 90% of the time. But at least here we see a change. It's going forward. What time is it, by the way? Because it's already 8. Okay, I'm looking to know if we will be able to finish it tonight. And to be fair, we might. Maybe not all the weathering. But at least some detail. And I'm sure we will do an assembly. Maybe not the full assembly. Like maybe I'm not gonna glue because I need to work on the tires. Hoopla. We need to do this. The same, the tubing on the back. It's gonna be this color. Or should I make them black? I don't know. No, I have plenty of blue, so let's make them blue. Anyway, if we don't like it, it's always easier to paint it black on top. Okay. But there is little clip that are probably gonna be made in black. Okay, let me just see if... Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so for now... Okay, for now, let's put this aside. So this part, the round in the middle, need to be with this blue. Oula. I've put too much paint. Not that it's a problem here, because anyway it's going to be covered by the axle, but is this part fully blue? Yes, it is. It's a shame though, because I masked it. But then I'm repainting everything. If I want to be lazy, which I won't paint the outer rim. It's gonna stay silver, so there will be two shades. But it's okay. Okay. What else do I need to paint? Is there anything here? The tubing, but the tubing are structural. Well, I've put a bit of blue on it, so I better just continue. Hello, Gurkham. It's been a long time. Been a very long time. When was the last time that you came into the stream? You weren't there on Tuesday. And I don't even know if you were here last week. I have a very, very bad memory. Was adding a tracking to my shop app and the SUNLU commercial pop-up. Ah. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure that advertising SUNLU to Builder's Mark is the smartest move. Not gonna lie. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's a bit useless. You missed all the stream. Shame. Shame. What did you miss? You miss... I mean, I don't remember which stream is the last stream that you watch. But what did we do? Last stream we talked about how to make print stronger. It was a class, basically. I just yapped and yapped and yapped for 1 hour. I'm still... waiting answer. Response. Oh, it's not like... Is it a response from Angel? I don't know. Where response? I use a lot of your iClear resin. Nice. I like the iClear resin. It needs a bit of work to make it transparent. Like afterward. But like just like every iClear resin. but I really like it. We're gonna have a stream, I don't know when, but we're gonna have a stream about transparent print. How to make a transparent print. And what? Oh yeah, Görkem, you missed all the stream. Next week, a little reminder. Maybe, so next stream we are supposed to stream. Okay, good. But we're supposed to stream from China. Even better. But there's a slight issue. Is that if the VPN is not working, then no stream from China. Oh, also, I didn't even text Warpaint and Unicorns for following us on Twitch. Thank you. And welcome to the stream. Warpaint and Unicorn. I want to see what kind of work that is. Oh yeah. So yeah, if the VPN is not working, there won't be any stream. But the thing is that I don't have any way to tell you. So I guess you will see. If there is a stream, good. So the stream will be at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Because it's 8 p.m. for us. If there is a stream, good. If there is not, it's probably because the VPN didn't work. What did you say about authorized? Maybe I'm not good. Understand what? What did I say about that? I didn't understand. They use TikTok. I think you guys streaming there maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Because streaming on TikTok is really different. Maybe we're gonna do it. I know that Mathieu wanted to stream on TikTok. It's so different. First, because it's vertical. It's stupid. But you need to rethink everything when you paint in vertical. When you stream in vertical. Mathieu's watching, I doubt. I doubt because right now Mathieu is in China. So I don't know what time it is there. Wait. How much is it again? 6 hours? Oh, it's 2 a.m. So I doubt. Okay, this is perfect. This one now. That's good. Okay. The wheel, this is all black, so we're just gonna paint it black. Do I have some black to do around it? I don't know. Oh yeah, this one, because the seat, we didn't really like the seat. It's too... It needs a bit more shine. So we're gonna do a black... Wait, this one. We're gonna add some black, and then we're gonna add a bit of gloss to it, and it should work nicely. Maybe it was a bit too much gloss. And some thinner. It's so thick. Hola. Okay, maybe it's a bit too thick now. Too thin. We will see. Okay, it's very thin now. Gonna add a bit of gloss. I love the AMS heater, by the way. Nice. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. No, it wasn't you. Who? I received a tracking for a AMS heater today. Someone who won an AMS heater on giveaway. I don't remember who that is. I need to check and send the tracking to the person. But usually when I receive the tracking, it's too late. The person already received the thing, so it's a bit useless. But still. Only thing is I always forget to close the vent. I mean, is that much of an issue? Because even with the vents open, you still dry, you still achieve to reach the temperature. I of mine the first day, they were available in the US to purchase. Yeah, okay. I remember that the giveaway winner also had a name starting with A. First, I'm bad with name. And on top of that, I have a terrible memory. And mind you, the name I added this morning, and I already forget. I guess it isn't that much of an issue. I just turn the dryer on every time I go to print something. Yeah, it's like the vent is mostly to evacuate the moisture. But if you're drying like at 50 degrees, for example, it will evacuate the most moisture, but you won't lose much heat. So it's not an issue. I guess it's more important when you're drying like PA, for example, because you need to reach higher temperature. Now, probably that it's better to close the vent. But otherwise, I think if you keep it open, it's okay. Anyway, it's better to keep the vent open than closed. Okay, that's more like it. Shinier. That's more like it. We'll let it dry to see how it dry. I'm really doing that like a barbarian. Okay, that's good. I print mostly PLA and PETG. I buy all of my black PLA from SUNLU because I feel like it gives the best bang for your buck. It does. It's not just a feeling. It's the truth. You can ask Bill's Mark. What did I do? What did I do? Why is this one not? Okay, well, give me just a second to get the chat. Where is the chat? Chat widget. Okay. I have some ABS, but I need to set up a ventilation system from my P1S because from my research I don't want those fume pumping. What? Pumping. I had a notification of something. Pumping. My god, I'm gonna manage to finish reading. I don't want this fume pumping out into my home. Yeah, ABS especially. It's better to have a filtration system. PLA, PTG is okay, especially PLA is okay. But ABS, no. We don't want those. Do I have something else to paint with the black? Technically, the inside rim here. Do I want to? No. I have to do some red though. I have to do some red. Okay, let's do the touch-up of red. No, I don't want to. First, let's do the radioactive side. No, let's do the blue and then the radioactive side. Okay. Path. How about this blue? That's good. Oh my goodness. I need to change my brush. This one is destroyed. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it with the grey, with the silver a bit later. But damn. This brush is destroyed. Okay. Now we need some yellow to do the radioactive sign. So let's look at it. Up. I mean, there is not much to say. We need a yellow and we're gonna paint it in yellow. Okay, so I have two color if I don't want to do a mix. I either have this one, which is more of an orange one, like a gold yellow. No, it's literally gold yellow, the name. And the other one is way flashier. So I don't know. Black and yellow, black. No. My god, Mikey. Oh. You don't please me when you say that. I cannot explain it, but yeah. No, not good song, no. Just basically just singing those lines will put it in my head for 2 weeks to come. It's not a bad song per se, but anyway, I will have it in the head now because of you. Have you ever used those acrylic paint marker? See, you woke up, Angel. That's why. That's the issue. Wait, now I lost your message. Let me see. Where are you? Have you ever used those acrylic paint marker? Are they any good? I'm not good at painting and I don't want to have to deal with all the doodads and doohickeys that you need to buy for painting. I understand you. And no, I never tried. I want to, but I never tried. I think go with flashier one because Cyberpunk is pretty flashy. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now. Baby Shark today. See, this one doesn't stay in my head as much. Okay, let me see because 4-inch dry hose, a CPU fan, and DC wall warts work great as a ventilation system. Yeah. The acrylic paint mark are running through the layer line a lot when I try to paint and print with them. Maybe it would be better with priming. Yeah. I have a machine near window 2. Just need to buy the parts. Wife want to do some ABS earring and some acetone. Acetone smoothing is so nice. I love acetone smoothing. I wish more people were doing it. But also the orange one looked great on the silver. Nah, let's do the flashy. And yes, Sebastian is right. But the thing also is that, ooh, I mean, it's still quite warm, so it's good. It's a good compromise. Oh, yeah. So yeah, the thing is that with, I mean, FDM is always hard to paint. No matter what, FDM is always hard to paint. It's easier to paint resin because you don't have layer line like FDM. So when the paint is too thin, it go into the layer line, which make it nasty. Let me show you if I can. But the solution for that is either to... I need a very precision... Okay. It's either to sand the parts or to prime it. I mean, you should always prime it anyway, but... Okay, this is a bad example because this paint is not thin. I mean, you can see still that basically it go mostly in the layer line. Anyway, it's a bad example because this is very thin and the paint is not that thin. Okay. And I say you don't see layer line, but here you can see. It look a bit like a fingerprint. And I realized when I'm on the macro that there is so much stuff that I didn't clean. Okay, I need to thin this paint. An old Tamiya paint. I don't know what I was expecting without thinning it, but yeah, no, I need to thin it. Priming is good for everything you paint, and with a spray pen can or airbrush, it doesn't take long. Yeah, cool. It is cool. It is cool indeed. I really like this model. Okay, let me thin the paint. I was about to say I thin it directly from the pot because anyway it's an old pot and anything. And then I thin it way too much. I put way too much thinner. So don't thin directly from the pot. Put it in a little container and thin that. My god, I'm so stupid. Now I have to wait 2 months for it to evaporate and have a decent paint. I'm about to buy your filament and I'm excited. Nice, well done. You took the right decision. I hope you will like it. Which filament did you buy? Or will you buy? If you're about to do. I always like receiving new filaments. Okay, I need to focus on this one. Ah. Oh. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, like this. I hope the color is the one that is on Amazon. I hope so too. Which color is it? Be sure SUNLU filament have the best quality. Such a good viewer. He's right. You should listen to Gherkin. Wait. Oh my goodness. Wait. The pain. It's awful. I hate it. Oh, wait. Wait a sec. What is this? Should I? Another yellow. Love your work. Thank you, thank you. You guys need to be careful about TikTok ads. Cheating, they writing 2.5 euro per kilo. Oh my goodness. 2.5 euro per kilo, yeah. Indeed, it's not really... But we had some problem with TikTok apparently, yeah. Okay, let me remove all this. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, alcohol. Let me see. We have so many fake ads lately. Yeah. Okay, let me put this back and take a shorter brush. Not that short, but yeah. It's gonna be better. It is a bit better. Wait. Man, I'm missing so much message. I know YouTube and Twitch, it's okay. Not much, it's the TikTok ads, mostly. That's the problem lately. And good vendor of SUNLU. SUNLU is a good vendor of SUNLU. SUNLU.com. I mean, usually we, depending on where you are, the recommendation are SUNLU.com, Amazon, or AliExpress. Why am I struggling so much to paint this thing? I'm sorry, you cannot see anything because I'm so close to the thing. Let me see if it's better this way. Okay. It's really nasty. I don't like it. I don't like it. I will see what I can do to correct that. Okay, now we're gonna do a bit of red to correct all the little parts that were nasty. And then I guess we're gonna do a dry fit just to assemble everything so we have a little idea. Blah. Do I need to thin it a bit? Yeah. Just with a bit of water, I guess. Hopla. Now you put a bit too much blue. Yeah, let me put a bit more red. It's a bit too burgundy now. Up, and let me put back some music. What? But excellent connection, yeah. No, I didn't drop frame nothing. Okay. No, because it said... What? YouTube say no internet connection. What the hell? Okay, now this is working. Playlist. Music from stream. And we're gonna take this and it should be good. Okay. Once you buy SUNLU, you never go back to bad layers. That should be our slogan. Okay, let me just... like this? Okay. I'm having an issue with my prints. Hope your filaments are quite good. They are. What kind of issue do you have? Maybe we can try to help you. Describe us your issue. And we will see if we can be useful. Okay. So now the idea is to apply some touch-up on the parts that are missing red. The filament is not adhering to the bed. that can be due to a dirty bed. So cleaning the bed. That can be due. It's improved if you lower a bit the temperature of the bed. That depends. That's not always true. Because lower will reduce a bit the warping. But you can try to change the temperature of the bed. You can use some glue on the bed. I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss off a lot of people because they keep hearing it, but you can dry your filament. Thankfully, yes, but for fake sites and scam ads, it's a bit more difficult to keep track of them. Yep. It is. And often the platform don't react that quickly or don't react at all. So it's always complicated. Dirty plate, not high enough temp for plates, less fan maybe. And not high enough. I mean, it's okay. That depends. It's hard to say. For me, depending on the filament, for example, for the PA, usually reducing the bed temp improve the adhesion, but that depends on the filament. The bed can be changed when I put pause on it, so I can save the print. Let me think. I'm trying to visualize the issue. No. I mean, if few parts detach from the bed, then it's fucked. You need to start the print. Clean bed, check Z offset. The Z offset, the thing is, it depends on the printer. Not all printer have it. But yeah, if it's an older one, the first layer calibration. I mean, yeah, okay, all printer have a Z offset. Yes, that's true. But usually, if it's like a core one or a bamboo of any sort, since it's automatic, it shouldn't have too much issue with the first layer calibration. But that's a possibility too, to make it a bit, squeeze it a bit. Consider about the adhesion additive. Yeah, I always like to use glue, to use spray glue. People use it less nowadays, and I think it's a mistake because it prevents so much problem. So I will continue to advocate for glue. Not the glue stick. I don't like glue stick, but a spray glue, like 3D lac or something like this. Okay. That's cleaner. I'm trying to correct the parts that lack a bit of paint. It's not working, I think. I'm having it right now. Layer near bed welds, Gittech GT17 Vision Minor were great. Oh my goodness. You can try. I bet you use it just to sniff each time. I mean, no. I mean, that's not true, but I will admit that the 3D lac have a very good smell. That's not why I'm using it. I'm using it because it's good. But I gotta admit that it smells good. It smells fruity. It doesn't smell like normal chemical or... It smells good. But that's not why I'm using it. I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, it's better to stop when it's already not working. Which printer do you have again? I don't remember if you said it. Yep la. Okay, I think that's good. It's a bit too dark here. Okay. Is there any parts missing on this one? No, it's gonna be the wheels now. Just the front wheel. Up. Sure. The PLA is not adhering to the plate. It's PLA on top of that. Supposed to be very easy to print. Ooh. I will need quite a lot of layers for this one. Ah, but the 3D lac smell good. Why am I still on that? It's because of Maki. But yeah, you can try the temperature and the Z offset. Z offset, yeah, I would say it depends. You can try, but usually it's not necessary on automatic bed leveling printer. Like if you have like you use usually the Z offsets. Builder's mark, correct me if I'm wrong, but you mostly use it to correct some, like if you want a more precise first layer or a squisher. It's not really like something to correct a really full problem of adhesion. Usually on an automatic bed leveler, if you have a filament that doesn't stick, it means that there is something else, like there is something a bit more serious. But you might disagree. 99%, oh, it's due to Dutch plate. That's true. That's true. That's true. Damn, this ring look ugly. I'm so focused I don't speak anymore. Correct. Yes. I mean, that depends on the printer. No, you're right, but that depends on the printer. I'm thinking about, basically I'm saying that for the, thinking about the MK3. Where you can, where you calibrate your Z, your first layer yourself. I mean, I say the MK3, but it's the case for most older printer. Okay, it's a bit better. I'm gonna let it dry. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna put another layer on it. Agreed. Thank you. But yeah, it's funny to see that... well, I need to do some silver anyway, but still. It's funny to see that, for example, when you put your dirt, like an oily finger, on the plate, where your finger will be, it will mark the bed, and you can see that just a fingerprint can fuck to the first layer. My god, what am I doing? That's what happened when I'm not focused. And also something is the plate itself. I really don't like smooth plate. I feel like texture plate are way better. Even though, in the case of Prusa, for example, I don't like the smooth plate for the opposite reason. Is that it adhered too much. Like, too much. It glued too much. To the point where I destroy the plate if I print PETG with it, for example. And anyway, I prefer the finish of the textured plate. This was my issue when I print PC on the MK3 with the textured plate. Which, let's face it, it's not the smartest move because the plate is not made for that. It's not made for this material, but the thing is that it was warping and I needed to put some glue on the plate to hold it. Otherwise, it would come out and the adhesion would... I mean, there wouldn't be any adhesion. So I needed to put some glue in order to stick the thing to the plate. But then, with the glue, it was sticking too much. And when I removed the parts, I was basically taking the plate with it. It was destroying the plate. Okay. This is better. It's not perfectly clean, but it's better. I need to do some touch-up of the silver anyway. Yeah. Okay. To be fair, I'm not happy about this one. The result is kind of shitty. Okay. Voila. Let's let it dry. In the meantime, we're gonna do the touch-up of silver. Oh wait, should I paint? Yeah, I'm gonna paint the yellow here a bit more, and then yeah, I'm gonna wash it. To wash it, soap and hot water. I mean, not boiling hot, just warm water and soap. Dish soap. That's my go-to. No need to do something fancy. And be sure that it's very dry before putting it too. Especially, like, be sure that there is no water between your bed and the plate. It sounds stupid, but it's better when we say it. And welcome, Sharump Barking Cauldron. Barking Cauldron, that's a fancy name. That's a fancy name. Okay. Let's do this. It's painful to watch and it's painful to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why it's so shitty. I'm usually not the worst for the detail, but this time, damn. It's very bad. It's very bad. Okay. I need to drink some tea. That's why. It's cold. Okay, let's do the touch-up of silver and then we do the dry fit because I'm kind of running out of time. Yep. I mean, no, we're gonna use this one. No. No, my bad. This one. Hopla. 15 till 9, by the way. Yep. Just like fitting part for a build. Exactly. Except it's gonna be a bit more than that because we're gonna glue some parts. Basically the thing is I didn't work on the tires yet. So I cannot put the tire. And since I cannot put the tire, I cannot put the wheel. But apart from that, I can assemble everything else. So, let me see. I'm just trying the paint on the wheel just to see. Okay. So, I forgot a bit of red here. Okay, let me get closer to it. Okay. Let me focus. Should be good like that. That's good. This one. That's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. And then I need to do just the part A. Anyway, it's easy because there is no mix for this paint. It's just straight up silver. So I'll probably do a bit more correction off stream. It's not the most interesting part to watch. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, let's just do the wheel. Wait. I have QI receiver, BMS, 3.7 lipo, and Arduino, and 7 tactile button to fit inside. 90 by 20 diameter cylinder. I need a shoe on to get everything to fit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wireless charger, basically. Yeah. BMS, lipo, and Arduino. Okay. And 7 tactile. Oh my god. What are you making? Will. Easy button for OBS streamer, but oh, nice. Nice. I need to do more stuff like that for the stream. Like I have the stream deck. I mean, not stream deck, it's the macro deck on an old tablet. Which is great. But I want to do something like with physical button. And I want something like that to control the slider of voice meta. I remember someone doing it. It was, I don't remember the name. It was basically to control your audio monitoring. And it wasn't for OBS, it was for just Windows, straight up Windows. But that was very nice. Okay, that's a bit cleaner. I will do it a bit better tomorrow. Because now I need to fit everything. I have 10 minutes. Okay. First, we're gonna glue the back. So, take this and take this. Nope. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this. Yeah. It can be done. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the thing. I mean, to be fair, I don't need it that much because it's mostly useful when you're gaming because every game have different audio and it's nice to be able to control the volume of every application, everything. But technically we don't change the sound. The mic is set up and we don't show any video or anything. It's just our voice. So, okay, wait, I should have done a dry fit like, oh fuck. Yeah, this one. So technically, once the audio is set up once, you don't need to set it up more than that. It's mostly like, because it's more pleasant to have like a physical button. And hello, Uli Uli. Look at that. It does look clean. So now I need also to find a way to do all the marking, to write everything. Okay, I'm gonna put this also. So this doesn't need any glue. It's just going inside. Like that. And that way, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's stressing me. Okay, I'm not gonna put it because I don't want to break it, and I'm gonna put a bit of lubricant on it. Okay. Now, this I never know. Okay, so wait, let me look at the pictures. Okay. How much filament was needed for the bike and also time? So, no filament was needed for this. No filament was needed for this because it's made out of resin. So it's a bit different. And how much? So this one is actually made of my mixed resin. My mixed resin is basically me using all the leftovers resin that we have in the office mixed in one pot, and I print with that, which make weird results, but it allows me to not throw away the old resin. All that to say that I have a big bottle, so I don't usually count how much, but I can estimate it to, I mean, I need to weight it basically, but with the support and everything, I would say 1 kg. Probably less. The thing itself is not 1 kg. Probably less, like with the support and everything, maybe 800 grams. Okay, this goes there, because that's also the thing with resin printing, is that there is a lot of support that you basically throw away. Okay, this goes there. I need to put the glue, and then we will be good. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, I never know how to put it. And I have to be quick, otherwise the glue will stick. Wait. Fuck. It goes this way, but I need to... No, it goes... Ah, like this. Okay, perfect. Okay. I guess I should read more into SLA printer then. I mean, yeah. SLA printer. We talk about it a bit at the beginning of the stream. It's very specific. It's very special. Because it have a lot of flaws. But the good aspect, the good point of SLA are so nice. Like the figure that you can make, the amount of detail that you achieve with it. It's so great. Okay, wait. Because now with the paint, it doesn't fit anymore. Fuck. Now it's stuck. Like this. Ah, good, good, good. I don't even need to put glue. Don't even need to put glue. I need to put a bit of glue though, but... Oh! Fuck, I pressed too hard. And I remove this one. It's okay. Oh no, this is not good. Never opening a pot of glue with the mouse. It's the best thing to put glue everywhere in your mouse. Which is not good at all. Especially since cyanoacrylic glue harden with water. And there is a lot of water in the mouse. I don't know if you know. Okay. A little panic in there. Nah, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Is that for Rapidicity or some other exhibition? Or just to make something and post on social media? Both. We're probably gonna put it at an exhibition. That's almost certain. But it's just also because I wanted to print something. Ah! I forgot to paint this to adjust that. Well, I have saliva in my mouth, luckily no water. Yeah, you're very lucky for that. For not having any water in the mouth. And thank you for following, Oli Oli. How can I get rid of the string and maybe the dirt or the dust? So the string, you get rid of it mostly by drying your filament. There is a lot... Opla. Okay, wait. Drying the filament. And you can also reduce a bit the temperature. Okay, that's perfect. Let me see. I need to put this again. I'm just playing with it to adjust the play. Got Dr. Pepper in mind. Well, I wish I had Dr. Pepper, but we don't have it in Europe. It's not even true. We do have it in Europe, but not as much as in the US. I do want me a Dr. Pepper now, though. And do you think cyanoacrylic would harden with Dr. Pepper? I think it would. But probably because there is water in it. Oh, wait. Ah, like this. Hopla. Perfect. Damn, I lost a lot of message now. And what you mean with dust or dirt? I guess it's maybe the, like little blob on the print, maybe. We do have a Dr. Pepper. In Germany, oh yeah, Germany, yeah. In France, we don't. I mean, we do, but it's really, you don't find it as much. I need USA for National SUNLU Filament. Wait, let me read that again. I need USA for National SUNLU Filament. Yeah, I think I agree with you. It's 9. Oh my god. I'm not sure, but I think I agree with you. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, but yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, it's moving, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot to paint this in... Oh, wait! Am I stupid? Ah! No, I'm not. What? Huh? What the hell? What the hell? This is the... Where is this one going? If it's not the back. What? Wait. This is clearly the front. Okay, wait. I thought it was the back, but it's the front. But then now it doesn't fit. Maybe I shouldn't force. Because I want to be able to remove it. Okay, this. And then this one. Ah. Okay. And this one is the back indeed. Like this. Where did I put the spray? Here. Let me see. Yep. Okay, like this. What did I miss again? 1.25 liter bottle max. The Dutch have 2 liter. Oh my god, the Dutch are crazy. Was nicht passt, wird passend gemacht. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. I don't know what he said. TPU tires, better than that. Flexible resin tire. Hopla. Okay, this is not moving. Okay, this is moving. Like this. It's holding by itself. The dust of the ambience. Oh, okay. I'm printing my stuff, but on the car printer and sync productive area. Ah, no, I was about to say, oh, it's okay. But then, no, okay. It's not okay. Put an enclosure. Put it in an enclosure. That's it. One that you close. And I see dust over my filament, yeah. You can print a little sponge at the entry to clean the filament before it enters the printer. But you also need to protect the printer itself, so just put it in an enclosure if it's not already in an enclosure. When it does not fit, we'll make it fit. Yeah, but the thing is that I agree. I force every time. And then I break, but that's another thing. But the thing is that here, I need to be able to remove it. Come on. And it's resin. Resin is very brittle. So the issue with that... Oh. Okay. The issue with this is that you never know when it's gonna break. It's just that this one can turn like that. It's a bit disturbing. Okay. Like this. Moto is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me see if I remove this. I want to put the tire. Okay, so mind you, the tires are not done. I need to work a lot around it. Oh my. Oh my. Where did I put the cutter? Here. Okay. Okay. So I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna clean the tire, but I'm gonna try to clean them. Oh my goodness. And I realized that it's already 9 past something. I need to get out. Okay, okay. Quick, quick, quick. Okay. Front tire done. So yeah, you can see that the front tire is not the cleanest. I need to work around that. And the back tire one is gonna be easier to remove, I feel like. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I bought some Velcro strip on AliExpress, except I got it wrong. I didn't buy some Velcro strip. I bought some thermal tape like this. It's tape that you use on engine to protect the cable from the heat. And it's a weird tape because it glue only to itself. It's like a fabric tape and it only glue to itself, but you can still remove it. It's actually very nice. It's not really adapted to that, but it acts a bit like a Velcro. Okay. When it feels loose, it either came out or it did break. Yeah, indeed. Exactly. Just like the screw. Clack. Okay. But I have absolutely no space to print with a resin printer safely. But that looked very impressive. Yeah, no. Don't buy a resin printer if you're not ready to have a resin printer. Like, it's a very weird, very nasty way of printing. Nasty in the way that it makes a mess. So it's always better to wait a bit. And also it's very specific. So like you won't use it for everyday printing. And thank you for following KK Keek. Okay, that's not a knife. That's a knife I'm using to cut my meat. I'm eating my steak with that. I'm jumping to bed. Good night. Have a good weekend. Good night. Good night. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the stream very soon. I'm just showing the bike. So there is a bit of work to do around it again. To cut my meat. Sure. Exactly. What did we do today? Just the meat. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I forgot to print the plate at the back. Why, that's okay. Because I printed, but I lost the part. Okay, anyway. Wait, let me see if I have anything. No. No, okay. No. So, well, that's it. Now I need to find a way to do the marking. I need to do some little touch-up here and there. I need to do some weathering also. Color gold meat. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well done, well done. Thank you, everyone. Good night, Acid Fly Studio. Good night, good night. And that's it. It's nice. I like it. It's looking nice. So, and I need to finish the tires too. And then I will be able to glue this. And it all by itself. Isn't it perfect? It's too clean though. I need to weather it. Okay. Let me see who I'm gonna send you to. Yeah, 930. Well done, everyone. Thank you for following. Next step is 950, I guess. Did the alert show? I don't know. I don't know if you saw the alert. Okay, everybody's crocheting. I don't want to crochet. I mean, no, not that I mind. Well done, but it's not really on theme. Okay. Who are you going to? I don't know. It's always so odd. Everybody's crocheting. What the hell? Same category. Let's see. Have a good flight. Thank you. I'm taking off this weekend. So next time we will see each other, it will be in China. Hopefully. Jordan Company. Custom. Is it playing? Oh, it's just printer. It would be better to have something else. Okay, well, anyway. Next week in China, exactly next week, Wednesday at 2 p.m. We're gonna... no, but I want some printer. We're gonna stream from China. And we're gonna, of course, have a giveaway, as always. So be there next week, next Wednesday at 2 p.m. And in the meantime, I still didn't find anybody to raid, so we are gonna raid. I bet it's in German. We're gonna raid. Let me see. My god, why am I always taking so long? Make and crafting. What are they doing? Let's make miniature. Thank you. Perfect. Let's raid him. Ballsy PTA is making Mignator. I don't think we ever raid him. So that's perfect. Thank you. Be nice. Enjoy. Good night. Good day. See you next week for the giveaway and for China. Hopefully, if there is no stream, that means that either the plane crash or the VPN isn't working. But there will be a stream, don't worry. There will be a stream, so see you next week. And thank you for being there. Bye, bye, bye. Puff. Read you tomorrow on Reddit. Yeah, we'll try to answer everybody tomorrow. Okay, bye. See you later. Bye, bye, bye. The raid is launched.